This Thursday is Veterans Day, and what better way to help out a vet than connecting them with their next career opportunity? Tom Gimbel from the LaSalle Network joins us now for our weekly chat. Tom, nice to talk to you again.
Good to be with you, Michael. When you said Tom in four-letter words to Tom Skilling, it got me nervous.
Yeah, well.
And I couldn't come up with anything other than jobs.
Well, that's a good
Mike.
four-letter word. I like that. I like that a lot. Well, let's talk jobs for vets. How hard is it right now in this climate for vets to find a gig?
Well, the interesting thing is where veterans really need help is trying to figure out where their skills transfer over from the military into the private and public sector and trying to find out how to best utilize what they're doing. It's why we started LaSalle Veteran Network, so we could help more veterans. It's not just getting them a job. It's teaching them how to do their resume. It's translating their verbiage from what they used in the military to what those same skills and titles are in the private sector. And then also helping them understand how to interview. Because you got to remember, in the military, if you do everything you're told, you're very successful. You're following orders.
Yeah, the culture of civilian life is totally different than military life.
You've got, I think sometimes a lot of us wish that people would do more of what we tell them. However, that getting promoted and getting your job done really well is sometimes thinking on your feet and going beyond what your orders are to achieve something really special.
A lot of people are saying that the federal government is probably one of the best places to look first for a vet because the government really likes military personnel, loves vets.
If that were true, the government would hire them all. I disagree with it, Micah, from the standpoint of we're falling into a weekly Monday routine, Micah.
Yes.
We have so many veterans that are looking for jobs that have been skewed so far below the spectrum, or they were working in jobs that didn't capitalize on, or people didn't understand that there may be PTSD, and making sure that there was people were getting the therapy and emotional support that they needed. There's so much that goes into helping a veteran than just, here's your resume, find a job. There's a lot of coaching. There's understanding how to use the benefits and how to get the access to what they need. And then the team support, and to realize that when you take a job in the private sector, everybody isn't there because they can't leave, right, from a military commitment. People can quit on people in the private sector, and you can't do that in the military. And it's a huge thing to get your arms wrapped around.
What kind of jobs are you offering vets through your network?
So we're doing a couple different things. Number one, we've made a commitment to help 1,000 veterans. Doesn't mean we can get them jobs, but we're doing resume coaching, we're doing interview training and things like that to help veterans and military spouses, to be quite frank. And then secondarily, we're placing them in help desk jobs in IT departments. We're placing them in call centers and customer service. And then a lot of them have certain skills, whether they were officers or enlisted folks, being able to move into accounting and finance jobs, or maybe even human resources, or if they did supply chain in the military, they can move into logistics jobs outside of that. So really trying to show them there's a lot of different avenues, and if they're on the GI Bill, what they should go and study in school to make sure they find a job that matches what they're studying, and they can actually capitalize on both their military experience and their education.
Quickly, we don't have it up, though, but say it, and then they can go to WGNTV.com to get more info. What is your best website to get that information?
If you go to LaSalleNetwork.com, that will be enough to help guide you and find LaSalle Veteran Network. So you can go there anytime. We will get a hold of you. You can apply right online for jobs. You can send a message. We're checking it all the time, and we're here to help veterans. And I think that on a political, non-political message, Micah, I think that the infrastructure bill is going to be great for our veterans, and especially the ones that don't go get the GI Bill. There's going to be really good, well-paying jobs in this country, and it's going to be a great thing for our veterans, and that's the most important.
That's right. And go to WGNTV.com to get that. Tom Gimbel, always great talking to you on a Monday.
We'll see you next week, Micah.
See you then. Bye-bye.